Next on Vlogging with Jen.
Trying to squeeze one last trip in. I wish I could. It literally crossed my mind, like, there is no way that we missed something and we're sitting here thinking that we're divorced and we're not. And my 35 plus body was like, no.
Yeah.
Cheers to the chill vibe.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the chill vibe.
So we fade in the rhythm. So we fade in the rhythm.
Alright you guys, so I'm headed to find a little bit of home decor. I'm thinking that I'll hit up Target just because it's just my reliable source. I see a lot of DIY stuff that I could do from the dollar store, but I just don't feel like doing all that. Oh, that's kind of my goal for today. We'll see if Target doesn't disappoint me. And then to have my stuff in stock. I don't feel like driving. We'll see.
I think sometimes going through this transition, you kind of forget what you're going through until certain things come up. So, you know, going through this divorce, it's been a while. It's been like 8 months. Even now, things come up that kind of just remind you like, oh yeah, we're not like a family together. We're not all together anymore. Sometimes you never really know what big moment you'll get to have with, you know, your child, or with Mercy in my case, or what big moment they'll get to have, and you have to be okay with missing things. And that's hard to think about because there's just so many firsts that she's having, and it's like, man, I don't want to miss anything because she's my only one. It'll be okay, honey, I promise.
Maybe later though?
We can't eat with it like that because I don't want you to swallow it by accident. Okay?
I won't eat it on this side. I'll eat it on this one.
It doesn't matter at this point, honey. It's so loose. It's catching on both sides, boo. Come in. No, it's coming. It's coming. Open. It's right there. There it is, folks. There it is. Mercy's first to this. Oh! Great girl. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Don't drop it. Water on it just in case, okay? You were such a rock star. What's wrong? Oh, baby. Oh, why are you crying? What's going through your mind right now?
There's blood in it.
There is, and that's okay. That's okay. Did you know there's blood that flows to all of your teeth? But you just have like a little dot, so we're gonna rinse it off right now with some water so it'll go away, okay? Rock star, that's my girl. Can you give us a smile? Jeez, Mercy's first too. So the last 8 months since the divorce and everything's been final has been absolutely insane. Between working my normal job, you know, building my social media brand, thinking about and trying to go back to school, finding the time to go back to school, but also think about other factors that have to do with that. And then of course, motherhood, balancing Mercy has been a lot. So I feel like I've got a little bit of a method to my madness, but in all the crazy, I'm still losing time for myself. And honestly, I'm not getting a whole lot of time with my friends who I really truly care about. So that definitely needs to change. So today I'm working on a project and there was no one else that I would rather touch this face for fall makeup than Kierra Lanice, y'all. You already know. She's a celebrity makeup artist that lives in town, and her and I know each other from way, way, way back, like way back. Did you see my reality vlogs?
I did.
Did you like them?
You need to do that.
I'm coming back.
Okay, those were so good.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like creative, you know? Because who else is doing that?
On one episode, he's like, you made it look like I said something bad. I was like, that's what reality TV is, okay?
Right.
I had to react, but we brought it back together later. He's like, no, you need to come back over so I can explain myself. Whatever, okay.
That's funny.
Okay, so you've known me for a long time. I've started like reconnecting with people. It's so weird. This year has been like the year of reconnection.
That's
Some good,
beautiful.
some bad. But I ask people this question because I'm starting to really learn to look at myself through other people's lenses and learn more about myself. So what is your most vivid memory of me from like as far back as you can go? What do you remember the most about Jen?
I remember you were like my personal Kierra. Like, I always introduce you as like, yeah, she's like Kierra.
I get that all the time.
And you just were always so happy, always so fun and loving, and you loved to dance, and like, I don't know, it was like Kierra and Tyra Banks, like that's how I always viewed you, you know?
Thank you.
And you haven't changed. Like, you're still the same. You still have the same personality. You're still kind. You're still supportive, and like, that's awesome. Because you know people will switch up.
They will.
And that's ugly.
That's so ugly. Well, thank you for that. Because it's funny, like when I think about how I was in my 20s, I think the only thing that's really different is now it's like happy by survival. Like that's how I stay afloat with everything going on, is just finding things to be grateful for.
Yeah.
And then it was like I was happy because I was hopeful. Like I didn't have, my daughter yet, I hadn't been married yet, so I feel like I had a lot to look forward to. But now it's like, everything is just changing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn to be happy because I'm hopeful again, and not just as a survival mechanism.
Oh my gosh. That's
that false humility.
Man, that's a journey in itself.
Hallelujah. So when you do like a celebrity artist makeup, what goes through your mind? Like, are you nervous? Are you like feeling pretty confident?
I'm pretty confident. I think more than anything, I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not awkward. That's like usually what I'm thinking. Like, man, Kierra, please don't be clumsy today. Please
I
don't be
know.
clumsy. Like, that's usually my thought process. But
so I'm sitting there getting my makeup done, and I get this phone call, and I see the number, and I know exactly who it is and what it's for, and it's something to help finalize the dissolving of my marriage. Now, mind you, everything was official a few months ago, like maybe like 8 months ago at this point. But there's just, there's just things that you don't really think about until later on as things progress. I'm looking at the number, it's like, I gotta pick this up because if I don't take care of this today, it could mean some bigger fees and things like that for me and for him. So I had to take care of it. And I just felt so bad because I'm supposed to be hanging out with my friend, getting this makeup done. It's like a really, really cool time. And I haven't seen her in a while. So I don't know like everything that she knows. Yes. Well, yeah, less than a year. It's almost a year. Almost a year.
Do you have your degree?
I'm literally hearing this person say like, we need to get the decree of your divorce in order to finalize what we're trying to do and for us to progress with everything. So I call the ex, I call him up and I'm like, hey, did you ever get a decree for a divorce? He was like, no. Did you get a decree for a divorce? And neither of us has some sort of proof or decree that this thing actually happened. And we're like, are we actually divorced? Are we actually divorced right now? Like, are we pretending? Like, what's happening? County clerk's office is closed. I have no idea who to call. I really, literally across my mind, like, there is no way that we missed something and we're sitting here thinking that we're divorced and we're not. But, everything ended up ironing out great. I am officially divorced. The county clerk was able to confirm I've been divorced for the past 8 months. All in all, it's honestly as gracious as Kierra was, and she was extremely professional, but she was also like my friend, and she was able to kind of, just honestly keep things normal, which uplifted my spirits a little bit. But it was slightly embarrassing to have that conversation in front of someone that I know, as much as I know she's not judging me. It's one of those things where you are reminded of some of the failures that you've had, and it's a really tough, vulnerable moment.
Of us, how did we end up here?
so I finally get to put up my fall decor from Target.
It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase of getting higher. You hear when I hear, yeah, nothing else in between.
Hey girl.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, nothing. All right. So what are you up to? What are you doing?
Just eating dinner, watching some Netflix.
Ah, look at you, Netflix and chilling.
Yeah. I am a pill.
I know. I know. Same here, girl. I've known Britnie since way back, like a few years back. We started out with a particular company together, and we kind of grew up in the corporate world together in a way. Just through social media, we've been able to stay connected, but I haven't been out to visit her yet. You are moving, right?
I am moving, yep. I'm out of my apartment on the 6th of October, but I'm heading to Scottsdale the 29th to the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
But I'm free outside of those dates.
All right. Dang, you're really moving.
I know, girl. It's wild.
I was trying to squeeze one last trip in. I wish I could. I have Mercy this weekend, but I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna make something happen. It's one of those situations where you say you're gonna go visit, like, oh girl, you live in Chicago, I'll definitely come hang out. They say, yeah, come on girl, come on down. But you never do. No more faking it till you make it. This year, you making it happen, okay?
I don't think they know, that's my word. Yeah, that's my, hold up. We gonna say what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Time to go, I'm cool.
Oh my gosh, you're the cutest thing ever. Mercy would love you. I know. Oh, you know how to pose, don't you? You know what to do. You don't understand the assignment.
Ah, that was amazing. Okay, just wrapped up our first official relationship goals call. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Hey, I'm being chill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me.
Hey, Britnie.
Can't tell me nothing, I'm flexing stunting. Eating all my veggies in my pocket, half an onion. And that pack smell like a Funyun. Trump be beating, shit be humming. You can hear me round the corner before you ever see me coming. And they know just how we
Hopefully I can walk after this. I don't know.
That was a good choice.
Good job, burger.
with the kid, know I got to get paid. We gonna say what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread.
There's only one little tiny dilemma. The weekend that I promised her I would come, I actually had a family reunion that day. And we had like a whole itinerary planned. We were gonna shoot some content, do some stuff, hang out. You know, she was gonna show me around and show me some hot spots because I've never really been to Chicago by myself and really enjoyed the city before. So she was gonna kind of show me around. But I can't be in the same area code. Maybe not the same area code, but I can't be within a half hour of a family reunion and be within, you know, miles of my family and not go. So I'm hoping that she's kind of cool with me kind of detouring a little bit. Maybe her rolling with me to my family reunion.
Girl.
7 days and 7 hours since I last heard.
TJ!
I know that you felt like you didn't have the choice, and I don't blame you. No, I don't blame you.
I love y'all.
I am so glad that we did this. To really spend time with my family was everything, but to be able to see how they embraced my friend, you know, it was awesome. I had my auntie say, you know, you're gonna be at the family reunion next year. You better fly up here from Texas. My family's just so warm and welcoming, and this is exactly why I love them. That was really cool. What up, littles? Hey, TJ. Hey, I'm just kidding. Gotta represent for my granddaddy. Oh, my Lanta.
And say, the only thing better than tacos and Margs is tacos
and friendship. Yeah. Cheers to the chill vibes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the chill vibes. Going out did not happen. We said we were gonna go out. Like, I can't believe it. We were bragging. What are you guys gonna do tonight? Margaritas. We're going out. It's my last night in Chicago. Like, we are gonna do it.
I mean, it was pitch black at 7:30. So
Yeah. And my 35 plus body was like, no.
Yeah.
That boat.
Well, I'm not mad about this.
I'm not mad about this either.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Comfy clothes.
Yeah. This
Tube
is 30
socks.
something. I need to get the tube socks.
Oh my gosh. All right, boo. What you been doing like the last couple years that I haven't seen your face, which I'm sorry.
You're here now, Jen. You're here now.
Okay.
So last time you and I saw each other, I was still with and I was doing Beachbody, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it yet.
Okay.
I ended up earning a trip to go see Tony Robbins in Miami with Beachbody.
Oh, yeah.
That was in November 2019, and he walks you through this exercise called the Dickens process, and basically makes you imagine your life if nothing changes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sat there and think, like, it was a whole experience, but what I brought away from it is that I keep talking about these things of, like, how I want to change the world or the impact I want to make, etc. But, like, if I kept going down the road I was on, like, I'd just end up in the corporate world forever. I'd be miserable. I'd be divorced or in a miserable, like, all this stuff, right? And I was like, I have to change this. So I decided I was going to break up with my boyfriend when I got back, and then I was going to give myself 6 months to make Beachbody like my income. And I had no idea what was about to happen in 2020, right?
Oh my gosh.
But May came, and I honestly wasn't even ready to quit, but I decided to put my back up against the wall.
I remember that. Well, I mean, I felt like I totally got it, but I was also a little nervous. Like, wait a minute.
That was the scary part, right? Is that there was so much unknown in the world already.
Yeah.
And that could have stopped me. And then, you know, I was so loyal to my team. And I mean, I had an amazing team here in the city.
Yeah.
And not only were we dealing with COVID stuff in the Chicago city, but we had all of our riots happening. So my stores were like being burnt to the ground. Like, there was like crazy stuff happening. I say this humbly. Like, a lot of people look at my life, and I know there's things about it that they would like, the freedom that comes with it, etc. But it's kind of something they're like, oh, well, that'd be nice. No, do you want the discipline to do it yourself? Because anyone can do this, but it's the discipline.
It is.
I was waking up every single morning at 4:30, 5 a.m. to get my workout in, to work my business. My corporate email would start going off at 6:30, and I knew I had whatever I wanted to get done, I had to get done before that. I was listening to personal development in the car. I was listening to team calls in the car. I wasn't listening to music like I wanted to, right? So, like, I worked my butt off for an entire year, and living my best life. I truly am thriving for the first, like, I can pinch myself with my life right now, right? But I still cry almost every day because I'm still building a business.
It's still hard.
Yeah, there's still stuff. I mean, you still got to work your butt off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind. Ooh, girl, nah, nah. Ooh, girl, nah, nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh, girl, nah, nah. Ooh, girl, nah, nah. Fly me up with dreams. The only thing I need. When I'm down, lift me up with your company. There's no telling where you want
This video.
On the same wavelength. Feel the beat tonight. Something good inside. Set you free. Let you lose all.
Yes, bro, yes. We've been waiting 2 hours. Wait, 2 hours? 2 hours and almost 2 hours and a half. We got their pancakes. Sat down, put our order in. As soon as we hit that, what cheeks hit the chair. This better be the best food I've ever had. The food that'll walk it like they're talking. All right, 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Once you get in here, there is no wait.
flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Oh girl, nah, nah.
I have literally been shelling out the girl trips. Like, I don't know who I think I am. I get out the retail schedule and out of the retail world, and all of a sudden take girls trip like every other weekend. But I'm not complaining because it gives me a chance to really spend time with my friends. So today I am taking a winery trip with a few of my girlfriends I haven't seen in a while. And to be honest, it's my first time really getting out and hanging out with this group of girls in a while. It's a good conglomerate of people that are my friends, but also kind of come from the ex's side a little bit if there were sides. So I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what type of questions they might ask, and you know, I'm interested to see how it goes. So I'm literally in bed, waking up, and I have a girls' weekend this weekend. Excited, but thought I could sleep in. Just so happened to look at the itinerary. You know, you got them friends that want to send an itinerary, which I love and appreciate. But why did I just Google Maps the first place we're going to? And I thought it was in the area of a city that's maybe like 45 minutes away. It's 2 hours away. Hour and 40 minutes, hour and 30 minutes, whatever. I'm exaggerating. I have yet to pack. This is going to be very interesting, but I'm determined to be on time. I don't know. Okay, so I'm still confused. I'm up, but I'm confused because I'm so tired because I had a whole plan in my head, but I'm gonna make this happen. So first of all, ladies, I have, and gentlemen, whoever, but I have a bag packed at all times just in case I need to roll out at any moment. So I keep it in my car, or it's, you know, by a door or in my closet or whatever, but I always have a bag packed full of essentials just in case. So I'm pretty much like good to go for the most part, but I also have one of these clothing racks, and I use it mainly for shooting, so that's why you see different things between jackets and robes and stuff. But sometimes I actually group my outfits together for the week already like there, just in case I do need to refresh my outfits. Don't judge how things are hung. I was in a rush, life happens, and I'm, you know, getting crazy, but this is what I use. All right, you guys, by the grace of his holy name, we are on the way. I have just enough time to stop at Walmart because I saw the cutest little sun hat, y'all, and I wasn't able to pick it up when I wanted to because I had my daughter and she was kind of tripping at the time. No shade to my baby, but I just got to stop by there because I just need that hat like really quick. It's like gonna pull everything together for me. So don't set yourself up, people. See if I can find this hat real quick. See if it's still here. I don't like what I'm wearing either, so I might have to get a shirt too. I know, you guys, judgments are welcome. All right, y'all. We done made it. We done made it. These hats are like one size that they like weird. I don't know. We'll see.
Bueno. Sweet home Chicago.
Honestly, being around this group of women and kind of seeing how we can still be sisters was really, really huge and important to me. And I don't even think they know how important it was for me to be able to go on this trip and still feel really welcome, still feel like I'm a part of, you know, the group or the family. And when you go through really huge transitions in life like I have, you don't really know who's gonna hang around and who's not. And we made a very intentional choice to continue to be sisters, continue to be friends, and continue to be a part of each other's lives. And of course, if things change or it has to change, then you know, that's fine, but I really feel like they're stuck with me for life and I'm stuck with them for life. And it just feels really good to know that there are friends.
There are friends.
Oh, that fire. Oh, jeez. I give my life to you today. I recommit my spirit to you today. Oh my, look how big it's getting. That scared the mess out of me, okay? Anyway.
What has this time with your friends taught you about friendship?
You know, these girls' trips were so important to me because being in a marriage and going through motherhood and things like that, you kind of get lost in your own world. For me, I just was all about my career. I was building and growing and trying to go to the next level and trying to master marriage and, you know, make things work and master motherhood and making that work and really just having that balance. I never really made time for my friends. But if I learned anything through this transition and also just what we've been through as a country is that you just can't waste precious time. If I have the time, I'm gonna make the time for my friends. It doesn't mean that I take away from anything else that I'm doing, and I'm still trying to balance everything. And sometimes going through these transitions, you start to realize who your real friends are and who've made the conscious decision to stay and who are still celebrating you, who aren't judging you or anything like that. Those are the people that I make time for. It's really important that I make time for my friends. Oh, all right, this shirt ready to bust out the seams. We good to go? We good? Okay. We good. It's good, it's good.